What's up, guys? Today we're looking at the JJRC H8D quadcopter. This is sold by Potensic, and it comes with a nice hard shell case. I think Potensic makes these cases for a few different quadcopters, and they're perfect for on the go when you're going out to the field to fly, and you know, you got your transmitter, your monitor, your quadcopter. You don't want them just kind of laying around. They make these really nice hard cases. The foam's really nice on them, and yeah, they just protect your quadcopter. So this is a FPV quadcopter. This is actually 5.8 gigahertz wireless video transmitting. So unlike other quadcopters, kind of similar in the price range, they go off Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi puts out a signal, and you connect kind of like with your phone or your tablet, and you connect to that Wi-Fi. Well, there can, you know, sometimes be a little bit of lag, you know, definitely on that Wi-Fi, to where when you're using the 5.8 gigahertz, you're not going to have lag. If anything, you're going to have snow or fuzz because you're not getting a good enough signal. So that's the definite benefits of having the 5.8 gigahertz over the, you know, the cheaper Wi-Fi. I know DJI does like their Wi-Fi is exceptional. It's great, but most of the less expensive quadcopters have that Wi-Fi with that lag, so that's really nice. Anyway, this does also feature return to home. You can press a button, it will come back to the transmitter. It also features you can do flips, and we have a stepless rate, so we can turn it anywhere from 10% all the way up to 100%. So real quick, let's take a look what comes in the box. We have the quadcopter itself, we have the transmitter, we have a 2 megapixel camera, we have the LCD monitor to watch the video as you're flying. We have 3 batteries, 7.4 volts, 500 milliamp hours. We have 2 spare motors, just in case you burn one up, you got a replacement to go. We have a 2 gigabyte SD card. We have a card reader, so you can plug the SD card into your computer, watch the videos or the pictures. We also have a designated charger that plugs into a wall outlet for charging the batteries, and a USB charger to plug the actual LCD screen in and charge that. We have extra propellers and a set of propeller guards, so quite a bit of ins and outs that comes with this guy, and you have everything you need here to fly except for 4 AA batteries for the transmitter. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at the transmitter here. You see we have a little screen down here at the bottom. We have some buttons down here too. This is for the video button. You just push this and it will start taking video. A little icon will show up right down here at the bottom, just letting you know it's taking video. Always remember to stop your video though too, otherwise your footage will be lost. And then we have the photo button. It will take a photo, and we have a return to the transmitter button. What that does is when it's up and flying, and you can push this and it will come back to the transmitter, and when you want to stop coming back to the transmitter, you just go ahead and push that button again. Also, they have this function mode here, which basically will switch the orientation. So for left-handers, I would assume, but I usually just keep it into the mode 1. You can see it switched there, mode 2, mode 1. Then we have a little battery indicator. This has stepless rate changing. There's a little spinning wheel right here. You just push it in, and you can see I have it on 100, and this little indicator there will let you know what percentage you're at. And instead of going through like different rates for beginner, intermediate, and advanced, you can just tune the wheel to your liking. I'll let you know it will go down to 10%. At 10%, this thing will just go straight up, and it just like, it's really slow flying. So I usually scale it all the way up there to the 100% mark, and it works pretty good. So over here on the left we do have a trigger, and on the right a trigger. The one on the left will actually turn the lights on the quadcopter on and off, and the one on the right will allow it to do flips. So you push that, you'll hear the beep, then you push the direction. it's not going to work right now because I don't have the quadcopter turned on. But you push the direction you want to flip, and then it will flip. So that's basically the transmitter. It does run off of 4 AA batteries that are not included, but everything else is included. Let me get this back on here. And also, I wanted to show you the monitor here. The monitor is rechargeable. It's got a nice sunscreen on there and just flops up. It was already connected, so it's a nice one too. It just boom down and pops right open. On the side, we have the on-off switch, and then the charging port is actually down here at the bottom. That just charges off USB. Up here at the top, we have the place for the antenna, and the included antenna is right here. It just screws on like this, and boom, you're good to go. Now there's no channel switching on this, so I'm not sure exactly what channel it's on for the 5.8 gigahertz, but it does good. I don't have really any interference. There's a little tension thing down here telling you how to direct the antenna, and these antennas aren't the best. You usually want like the mushroom shaped ones, but I was flying it the other day. It seemed to work just fine for close range. You're not going to be flying this thing long range anyway. But they got this little part down here at the bottom, and it just goes into the transmitter like that and snaps, and does a really good job at holding the monitor while you fly. So I do like this screen mount. Beats a lot of the phone mounts, and then you just pull it straight out, you're good to go. So here is the quadcopter. The propeller guards came with it. I did have to put them on. The screws were already pre-threaded, which is nice. Real quick and easy. We have LEDs around this whole thing. Let me go ahead and turn it on here. We have the red in the back, and we have the blue in the front. And it's just going to flash like that till I turn it on and pair it. But like I said, the lights can go on and off. If you want to turn the lights on or off, you can do that. Down here at the bottom is where the camera is. The camera is removable if you wanted it to. We got this little transmitter here. This is the antenna for the video transmitter. That's what transmits the signal to the screen. So, and that just snaps right there on the side of the camera. The camera is 2 megapixels, and you can adjust the actual lens of it. You can adjust it way up, or you can adjust it 90 degrees down or so. The battery is 7.4 volts, 500 milliamp hours. It does come with 3 of them, and it's just tucked away down here nicely at the bottom. Go ahead and unplug it, and it just slides out like that, so there's plenty of room to tuck in the cords. And also with this guy, there is a on-off switch, which I really like. So that way, once you have your battery in and set, you can turn it on and off, and the on and off switch is just right down here at the bottom. So that basically sums up the quadcopter. Not really much more to say about it. It is rather light, so on windy days it's probably not going to be the best. It weighs 155 grams, so pretty lightweight. A half pound, or your quadcopter has to weigh a half pound to register it with the FAA, so this one's not quite a half pound, so that's, I guess, one of the benefits of it being light. If you look down here on the side of the camera, that's where the SD card is actually located, and it just pops in, pops out, spring loaded. Pretty cool. So there you go. There is the Potensic Premium JJRC H8D quadcopter. Definitely a really fun flyer. For that FPV, you're gonna have good video signal transmission, and yeah, it's a nice quad. Not much more to say about it. That's that. Thanks for watching.